Good day, class. I am Dr.Mrs. Omosebi, and today on lesson 309, we'll be looking at the topic meaning of grains. You know, we have looked at several cereals, and now today we want to look at a very common way of using grains, and that is by transforming them from grains into flour. Now, the term coarse grain milling is a very broad one that refers to the combination, that is the grinding or reduction of particle size of the berries of cereals ranging from wheat, corn, millet, and the rest. And in many cases, milling is a process that involves the use of a grinder, okay, and then the overall method is to grind and then to sift the flour that is being ground. Now, it is actually a simple process, and even though there has been an evolution in the milling industry, it is still the same trend of milling, and after milling, then you sift, you mill again, whatever is left in the sift that is not very fine, you mill it again, and then you sift again. So the evolution or the change in the milling industry is not really about the method. It's just about probably now using automated machines, and then there has been a change in the materials that are being used in constructing those machines. Now, back in the day, actually, milling can be said to be dated back to several years, and there are pictures that depict that they have been milling grains since far back in the earlier times. And the thing is that usually before, they started with using mortar and pestle. Even though I didn't live in the Egyptian, those earlier times, I still have seen people, using mortar and pestle to reduce the particle size of grains. And then after that, they used millstones, which were first hand operated, and then later some of them were driven by animals, and then later we have those that were driven by water forces. And the water-powered milling machines actually opened the door for automation in the milling industry. Now you can see this, like I said, that your wheat comes in, you sift, this is like the seed, then whatever is left, you take it back into another milling cycle, and then you sift, you remove whatever is not necessary, and then you grind again. So it's a continuous process. It's a continuous process. So flour milling is used to transform the raw wheat berry into a form which is of use to the baking industry and other industries. White flour is the ultimate product of cereal milling. However, there are certain parts of the process that are used by other industries. Like when you mill your wheat, for instance, the part of it, you mill, you sieve, the part of it that is left after sieving and grinding over a period of time, because some of them can be used for something like semolina, while the very fine ones are used in the baking industry. And then you have your wheat feed, which comes from the bran. Remember the compartments of cereals. So you have your wheat feed from those ones, and then you have your germ, which is really fatty and can lead to the rancidity. So usually in developed processes, you first of all degerm your cereal so that your flour can stay for a longer period, thereby increasing the shelf life. So there is just one accepted manner, and this is the gradual reduction system. You do it gradually. It's not something that is being rushed. So you do it, you follow the process. And the flour milling process can actually be depicted or can be represented using a simple block diagram like this one. And the milling system has three major compartments. You have the brake system, you have the purification system, and then you have the reduction system. For the purification system, many people, they skip that particular one, this particular process. They jump from the brake system to the reduction system. That also works, but for optimal results, it is advised to go through the three processes. So quickly, we're going to look at these three processes before we end the class today. We have the braking block or the brake system, and this is where most endosperm separation takes place. And this is the first step, just to reduce the size to a particular level, after which you take what is the product of the braking system or the brake system into the purification block to purify your product that is under processing. And after that, you have the reduction block, and this is where the final flour is produced. You have something very fine at this point, and at this point is where mechanical starch damage can come to be. And this happens because of shearing in the mechanical shearing as a result of the machines grinding the cereal. So there have been recent developments, and remember, like I said before, it's not about the process, it's just about the machines just evolving through the same process, but just working on the machines. And these are in three basic parts. You have the machine capacities. Before, they would just make a little flour at a time, but now the capacities have greatly increased. Then you have machine construction. Before, they used stones, they used wood, things that can lead to contamination of the flour of the product. But now you have machines that use stainless steel and can reduce, contamination. And then finally, we have new machines that have been computerized and automated. Because of time, we're going to stop here for today. Next class, we're going to look at particle size, distribution, and determination. Thank you.